Yo, yo, yo. It's good, you guys. Welcome back. Yo, hope you guys are all doing well, having a good evening. Hey, what's good, Space Monkey? I suppose the goal is just to do what we always do. You know, you're allowed to speak. And if you're an artist, you want to create art. And, you know, the way I do art is with research. So the goal is to have a YouTube channel where like-minded artists and independent thinkers can, you know, come together and share research and collaborate, you know, much as how we do, pretty much. That's the goal. And then maybe to like, I don't know. My goal was always like to create like an artist crew or something, like a group of artists. I don't know. It's pretty normal. It's not like, shouldn't be that far-fetched of a goal. Yo, what's good, Badger? I thought there was a more, I thought there was, that's the thing though. It's not, yeah, it's like, I know, it's so crazy. I know what you mean. Yeah, it's so crazy. I thought more of them were, I thought they were independent minded, creative type people that were like smart and, you know, maybe you could like, could have been collaborative, you know? That's all right though. It's not a big deal. We got a good little tight knit community, pretty much. Or I mean, I don't if you consider yourself part of my community or not. You can't click the StreamYard link, really? Isn't it up in there? It's in the chat. It's the second. Hold on, let me try to get it. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Like the art that I wanted to do kind of transformed from like what it was supposed to be onto what it actually is supposed to be. You know, if that makes sense. What I thought it was supposed to be turned into what it actually is supposed to be. Making fun of fucking cults, you know, like shit like that. Turning the rat garbage into art. Dude, I thought we were gonna like collaborate and make like a bunch of like Bill Gates memes or whatever. Make some shit, kind of the way we make like cartoon videos and song videos and like create it like artistic memes against like, you know, what you think is the tyranny. Once you figure out what it actually is, then it kind of like turns that way. So that's, I don't know. That's why it's like this now, but it's, I get it. Like, it's like weird. It's super weird. So I don't know. I don't know why the quacks are like that. I have no idea. Remember though, they used to pretend like they were like the homie fucking quacks. They used to pretend like they were like the homies. They were like, we're doing research and look at all my fucking gematria and blah 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 blah. And then it just turns out that it's like actually in reality just super duper garbagey. Hold on, Badger. Hold on. Let me try to drop the link. They keep glitching me out off the internet. Yeah, usually I have the lights on. What's up, guys? The goal is just to like be able to speak and be able to come on here when you so please and chat with your friends about the goings on in the fucking in the new world order or whatever, however you want to think of it. Hold on, let me see if I could put this link. All right, it looks like the link's good. It turned into I posted the link again. It turned into a link. My real goal is just to do good. Just doing good, doing the right thing, telling the truth. Whatever it turns out to be. But for this stream this evening, what we're doing is actually begging the question, trying to get your guys' opinion about if the idealism of the space program is enough, Here, I'll just send it to you personally. Everyone is afraid of Space Monkey. It's not hyperlinked in your chat. It should be hyperlinked. Wait, what the fuck? I don't know. Yeah, I don't see anyone coming up in the chat. Let me see if it works if I go into my stream. Is your phone like locked or something? Because I tried to send it to you. But it's like, looks kind of weird. No, it's going in. It works. I'm going into it myself. It should be working. Let me see. Watch. I'll pop up in here twice. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it works. It's a hyperlink, bro. I don't know if your phone's like locked or some weird way. Oh, there you go. There you are. Hey, what's up, Badger? Oops, what happened?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can hear you. It's really weird, though. I don't see you on the screen for some reason.
Yeah, you're...
Say what? I think it glitched you off of here. Hold on. Hey, I'm gonna remove you and then come back. Just come right back. Like locked or some weird way. I don't know why it's not putting you up on the stage. That doesn't make sense.
No, it's not going to work, dude. There's something wrong with your live stream. Your live stream looks like if you go live on the YouTube's.
Wait, say what?
And it's a delay and it's echoing like crazy.
Well, I can hear you now at least.
You're echoing and I'm echoing.
I only have one thing open. Yeah, it's doing something weird on my end. I don't know how to fix it. I think they're fucking up my stream somehow. I don't know. Maybe just try to come back in a minute if you want. See, is the idealism of space gematria program is it not enough? The ideal of the space gematria program is not enough. The idealism of the space gematria program is not enough, guys. It's not enough to stop the Jesuits. It's not enough to stop NASA. If you wanted to stop the Jesuit NASA, just the ideology of wanting to stop them is not actually quite, it's not enough. You know, what do you guys think? Can you just stop the Jesuits from doing gematria by willing it out of, or you're like yelling about it? Yeah, we're live. I think we're live. Gematria on the losing horse race. Jesuit said today is the 76th day of the year. So my Jesuit going out of space and grab that meteor out of here. Jesuit's making 17,000 tons of I wonder if I don't think they kicked me out of StreamYard, but I think I should still be on StreamYard. Ohio. For you to from outer space on Cannonball Day. You must not be fucking gay. Oh, are you trying to come back in here? It should work. The only thing weird that could have happened is that when I went in on here through my phone, I backed out of it, but it didn't back out of it on my tablet, so it should still be on StreamYard. It doesn't look like I'm on StreamYard. I don't get it. It should be. I can go in here. It looks like I'm live. Let me see if that StreamYard thing works in the chat. Yeah, it's letting me go right into the link. Whatever. It don't matter. You don't have to come on here. I mean, you know. Okay, I think it works. Just want to enter the studio. Oh, that's super good. I wonder if it glitched it out because of when I went on there. Because now it doesn't have. Let me see. Oh no, I glitched it out. Glitched it out doing that shit. Hold on. Add this one. Then I can't tell if I'm on the one on my phone. Oh no, yeah, that's. All right. Try it now. Try it. I went all the way back out and came into the original one, so maybe it'll work now. Let's try that. If you try to do the link again, it will maybe work this time. I don't know why it felt glitched out. Oh, whatever. Oh well, who knows? Yeah, I don't know why it stopped letting. Yeah, it's fuck out. See if that does anything. Do you guys think that Yeah, I don't know why the fuck it's echoing. It just totally glitched out and has the echo. And then since I went in it to test it, I don't get it. Oh, it doesn't work on your phone. I don't think it's working anyways, because when I add my other account is still stuck in the backstage. And but it's like maybe if I turn the audio off on it. Hold on, let me try that. How about that? Is it still echoing? I don't think it's. Is it still echoing? It's kind of echoing a little bit. I don't know. Who knows? Super weird. Shit, glitch the fuck out. I think they're just glitching me out because they don't like it when you talk badly about Gematria itself. You know? I don't know how I removed the other account from my background. That's what's tripping me out. I don't, yeah, I guess CIA YouTube doesn't like it, and CIA StreamYard doesn't like it when you talk about CIA quackery, fucking fake Gematrianator calculator fucking bullshit or some shit. I don't fucking know. It's probably some garbage like that. I don't see no options to do anything about it though. There's no way to. The idealism. Yeah, you could do that. That would work. You could do that. There's still going to be a little bit of an echo, but it'll echo both of us at the same time, so it won't really matter. Hey, what's up, man? Yeah.
Yeah, dude. You know how like the format StreamYard like stream 4 or Y?
Yeah, it won't let me string with the live stream style anymore for some weird ass reason.
Yeah, it looks like
It literally doesn't let me do that anymore.
I wonder if your tablet is just, I don't know. It's weird, man. It's really weird. And it was going like crazy when I'm here. I could click on the. It looks like you're streaming on off of YouTube, not off of streaming. Like
Yeah, like it glitched me out off of the StreamYard and then made it like a duplicate on the other one. Wait, let me see if this helps. I see there's something where it's open 3 times. Let me see. Do I still have an echo? No, I think that might have fixed it.
No.
Okay,
No.
this is what happened. Every time I went into StreamYard, it opened up a whole like different tab or something on the tablet. So there was like 3 tabs open. Maybe it'll work now.
It's like a paradox.
Yeah, it's super weird. Maybe the thing will work now if you try it again.
Oh,
Or I guess it doesn't really matter unless you want to be actually in on the stream or not.
yeah, I think it would work now because now
The
it's
echoing is
hyperlinked.
gone. Oh, and the
And it's
hyper. Okay, yeah.
yeah, I can come on
Why
now.
don't you
Here.
just try it that way? Try to go
Yeah.
back in. All right.
Okay. All right.
At least now I know what to look for, like the way to fix that. It's all this when extra tabs open, I guess.
Yeah, it's like some new weird feature that StreamYard's doing. It's weird. But all right, I'll be right on there.
All right, for sure.
Yeah.
See, sometimes you just gotta like mess around with it and try every little thing, I guess. Oh, that's janky, bro. It's not putting you on the screen.
Can you see me or hear me?
I can hear you, I can't see you.
Well, that's fine. As long as I can hear you.
It was easier to hear you on the phone call, though, honestly.
I mean, I just call right back and say screw it.
Yeah, that's probably easier or better for me because I have to like get all close to the tablet just to hear you.
All right. I'll just call you again.
All right, for sure. All right. Yo, what's good, CM? Hey, what's up, Badger?
Yo, so
Not much.
been been a minute because I usually work a freaking shit ton. So how are you and your audience?
Say what?
I said how's you and your audience?
Oh, it's all right. Pretty basic. I mean, you know, the quackology stuff is going like straight the fuck downhill fast. So I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that my viewership kind of fluctuates in the same kind of way.
Yeah, that debate with Darrow and listened to like the last 15 minutes of it. Like,
Dude, that shit's so fucking quacky, bro. It's ridiculous.
you know, I mean, I've only caught the last 15 minutes. That's why he was just lying the whole time. I mean, dude, how are you lying? I can't imagine that through the screen. How many times he lied?
Dude, it was like 4.5 hours of just pure quack fucking nonsense.
I can't believe they're able to go 4.5 hours.
Yeah, that's totally insane. And that, you know what's crazy? The quack was more convinced of the Elvis code than Garrow was like given into the Jesuit rhetoric.
Yeah, because that is probably trying to figure out a way to fucking make money off of that.
Dude, do you think those guys are in cahoots? I mean, that shit's so wacky. Someone had to have made that shit the fuck up. You think Garrow is in cahoots with Quacky? He was like, "You just be really quacky. You're an old hippie or some shit." And he's like, "Say that Elvis does gematria and act like you're a Christian, and then you could we could scheme. We could run a scheme. You'll look like the bad Christian guy. I'll pay you $100 or whatever." The guy's like a brokey, a flunky brokey that thinks that Elvis does gematria. And then they probably conspired. You know what I mean? He probably called him on the phone ahead of time. They're like, "I got a thumbnail. You could be you want to play the Christian quack, gematria quack, Christian quack, or whatever." You think they conspired? I mean, you can't make this shit up like unfucking believable.
There is a good chance. I mean, I don't know. I don't see why Garo wouldn't turn on like he could his channel probably easily monetize. He has 10,000 subs. I don't know why he doesn't monetize his channel.
Oh, that guy could monetize.
He should be able to. He has 10,000 subscribers.
He's probably like me. Probably can't figure out how to do it, or they won't even let him do it.
I have no idea.
They'll probably let him do it if they keeps letting the quack fraud him. Like if you act like the dumb Christian, like it's unbelievable. I don't want to talk shit about Garrow. He probably believes in what he thinks or believes or whatever, but dude, that's like some fucking quack fucking shit. They probably conspired. The quack knew it too. He was like, if I have some fucking quacky ass fucking other code guy that I can fraud, that'll make me look like the better Gematrian or whatever.
Yeah, that's always about who can decode the best. Stupid.
And they're all really doing the same. They're all actually, in reality, they're all actually doing the same fake gematria, basically.
In all reality, to do an experiment properly, they would literally have to get, back then, you'd have to get the Jesuit. The Jesuit would have to do the English gematria ritual on a celebrity, and then whatever that ritual is, gas or whatever, it would have to happen. And he would have to literally be there and calculate it and analyze it and run the experiment.
Hey, what do you guys think? Hey, what's up, CM? What's up, Badger? Do you guys think that how come you think CT hasn't been live? I mean, did the quack fraud everybody with the Elvis thing or whatever? Maybe CT saw he got one fucking look at Garrow and he was like, oh my God, not another one of these guys or whatever. You know, probably. He was like, oh my God, another one of these type of motherfuckers. And he's like, I'm out. I can't keep doing this. This is going downhill fast. I mean, we got like Elvis Jesuit and Elvis Gematria now. Gematria Jesuit and Elvis Gematria. So now and then they're gonna like start coming. You better watch out. It's a cult of frauds. You better watch out because then they're gonna come in with like the King Harry fucking crowd, and like next thing you know, I mean, it's unbelievable. They're gonna have like some other fucking gematria cult with some other quacky ass motherfuckers that you really don't want the association with all this. It's so fucking quacky.
The discussion with your almighty buffoon.
Unbelievable.
I know you and him are
There's
friends.
too many of them to fraud them all. Like you can't like start doing what they do though. It's like,
I don't ever want to do what they do.
Dude, are we outnumbered by quacks? Is there like that many fucking gematria cult fucking members? Like Jesus fucking Christ.
No, they're not even. There's probably more Rainbow Club people than there are gematria.
It's probably a bunch of bots though, huh? They probably have a bunch. They probably have an Indian guy named D26 sitting in an office somewhere in India that he just got fired at or whatever, and they're running scams. They're probably bot farming for gematria, you know?
It's gematria support. I don't know, this is D26 for gematria support. How may I help you?
You think they're death farming? You think they're trauma farming?
Yeah, they create like little trauma bonds in their little whole community, and then they use that trauma bond to get you all hyped up, hype you based on whatever rhetoric that they want to come up with.
Right. The latest and whatever the latest fucking psyop or fucking whatever, they want to like sell it and yell it about it.
Yeah,
dude, they're kind of like worse than Antifa. Like even those type of groups usually fall off with like within their own premise of their ideology, of their movement. But like this fucking motherfuckers, these fucking rat motherfuckers, make up like new ideology to like tied to the Jesuits for every single fucking garbage ass thing that they could fucking find. I mean, they think Africa Bombata is gematria, like unfucking believable.
Based on that views on his latest stream, they're not very good. So
CT just probably didn't want to hear it. He's like, oh my God, he saw the articles already. He's like, I don't want to hear about Africa Bombata gematria already. Like, geez, like, fuck out of here. He's like, I got a headache for like a whole couple of weeks straight. I mean, you got Garrett. He's like the Jesuit, between the Jesuit beard and the fucking like fake ass, just the fake assness of all the fake ass propaganda gematria. It's like, I mean, I get it. It's hold on, Ben. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, my stream buffered for a moment.
I don't think I think the class is pretty much done. I mean, he tried to plow up the Garo and just doesn't seem like it works.
Why do you think it is that Quacky was when I say Quacky, you guys know who I'm talking about? I'm talking about the fraudster, the quackery, the fucking gematria hero, the guy Zachary K. Hubbard of Gematria Effect News. Why do you think it was that Quacky was frauding or threatening why was Quackery threatening what's his name? Pink Floyd today for like half an hour. What's up with that?
Because they had some pictures of the dark side moon from Artemis, probably.
Oh, because of Artemis 2 and fucking going around the dark side of the moon. And Pink Floyd get it. It's a gematria ritual. Quack. Is everybody following along? It's like Artemis 2 and going around the moon and get it? Like Pink Floyd in the dark side of the moon. Quack!
Aren't most of the guys for Pink Floyd now like 90?
Why do you think the Quack was threatening Pink Floyd at fucking 90 or whatever the fuck? Like, fuck out of here. He's like, you better watch out.
Someone's gonna die.
90. Jesuits are close to 90.
I'm pretty sure most of them are dead now.
Dark side of the moon. Dark side of the moon. Jesuits. Artemis 2. 42. Don't you get it? Quack!
Let's see, how many
fucking joke. I mean, are you fucking retarded? Dude, of course he's trying to sell this stupid rhetoric to children. Nobody that's like an adult with a brain is going to really buy into that.
Let's see.
You're making a death prediction on. Are you really making a death prediction on a 90-year-old, or are you using fake gematria to threaten some old guy? To what? What do you want? What do you want out of? Why were you frauding Pink Floyd? What do you want him to fucking sell gematria for you before the Jesuits get him, or what? Like, fuck out of here. You want him to make a fucking Pink Floyd gematria song? Think about that. What does he want him to make? He wants him to make a fucking Pink gematria song, or what? You better watch out. You better watch out, Pink Floyd. I'm quackery. We are doing gematria. The Jesuits might be coming for you. You're getting really old or whatever. Like, fuck out of here. It's like the Artemis 2. It's like the dark side of the moon.
Yeah, all those Pink Floyd members are currently still alive or in their 80s. So
I mean, how stupid is that? How stupid do you gotta be? Like, what degenerate fucking tard audience are you trying to sell fake gematria to? Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, the chances of someone dying is pretty likely. They're in their fucking 80s and they did lots of drugs. I'm surprised that they're even still going.
Really? Hey, what's good? Cultic Milu? What's good? Cultic Milu? Milu is like an onslaught, right? It's like an onslaught of cultism, of cultic.
Right?
Cool
This
too.
is so high.
Fat Snitchard went live. Unbelievable. Fuck that fat flop. That fucking stupid fat fucking balloon motherfucker. That balloon fucking Jew orangutan ape fucking bitch. Fucking Gematria 6'9" motherfucker. Still owes me money and he's a snitch. I mean, he's always been a fat snitch. What about it? What is he quacking about? What is he threatening? Is he threatening fucking it's unbelievable. He's threatening Pink Floyd so he can get, he wants fucking pink gematria, you know?
It just, I think they're just trying to just do rap shit, is what it looks like.
They're trying to sell fucking underage gematria gambling. You know? They're trying to sell fake gematria to children to get the children gambling underage for some reason. I don't fucking know why. You really are that desperate for gambling customers? Really? You got to start trying to sell it to the kids? Really? Fuck out of here. What a fucking joke. The quack likes the little 18-year-old snitchered fucking gematria kids type kids because he thinks that they appeal to like the children. Like, think about it. Someone like Snitchard would go to the, you know, the liquor store or the gas station and try to sell fake gematria to like the kids that are like trying to buy booze and cigars underage, and then he'll get their money for that, do that crime, and then he'll try to sell them fake gematria on the side, you know.
Yeah, it's like a screenshot.
Holy fuck, that's a fat stupid looking snitch. Jesus fucking Christ. Are you fucking serious? Really? This is what the quacks are fucking promoting? Do you think this motherfucker will have a big ass fucking beard like Garrow and a fucking dude, can you imagine Fat King Snitchard with like a big Garrow beard? Unbelievable.
Like a neck beard. You'd have like, it'll be like a neck beard. It wouldn't be on his face. So it'd be a beard, but it'd be like coming from his neck.
Dude, Snitchard could fucking get like a fake gray beard and fucking go try to get a job as fucking obese Santa Claus, you know? And sell gematria to the children. Dude, he's like 18 years old or some shit, this fat fucking snitch. Dude, you can't picture that motherfucker going and shaking down like the 16, like like the 13, 14, 15, 16, 17-year-olds for like blunt money and fucking trying to sell them fake gematria for Zachary K. Hubbard. I can. Dude, I can totally picture this fat stupid loser doing some fucking rat hustle like that. Look at this fat fuck. I mean, that's a fat fucking stupid fucking gematria snitch right there. That's like 300 fucking inorganic fucking unnatural pounds of fucking fraud.
Yeah, that's the gematria fat, dude.
The snitchard with the garrowed beard working at Walmart. Yes, you know, it's not even working at Walmart, just stealing from Walmart. I know. Dude, that's what he could do. He could dress up as fucking fat snitch Santa Claus and go steal from fucking Walmart or whatever. That's what the snitcher does. And calling it gematria. They'll call it gematria. Yeah, they'll like Bigfoot sighting in aisle fucking 5 or whatever.
Aisle 201.
Bigfoot sighting in aisle 42.
He's probably doing fraud. Because he's not even doing like just typical.
I bet you I know the premise. We don't have to look at that garbage. This is the premise. Suck the fucking dick of the quack lie about Jesuits are doing gematria and say some fucking other quack fucking died.
And yeah, talk about fraud.
Yeah, and try to fraud like go on a fucking fraud, like do a fraud. What's it called? What are they doing? Like they're going down they have a list. They go in a merry-go-round off a list of people to fraud. They're like, I know, let's fraud. They're like, I know, let's fraud Simon Dan and Professor Dave today. Quack! And then the next day we'll try to fraud Garrow, and then maybe they have like a whole list that they're going in a loop on a list of like just random other YouTubers that they would like to fraud.
Professor Dave is really fucking smart, but his politics is shit. He doesn't have good political views.
Right.
And yeah, but I mean, I like his science stuff because it's like
his science is really, really good, but he's kind of like lost in the sauce in a certain way too.
Yeah, you could tell he's definitely. I guess you could say he's Democrat. So
I think he's way doper of a YouTube streamer than Hubbard is, though. It's way more legit. Like he has actual like science bust down shit.
Oh, dude, I like when he goes into depth with the quantum stuff. It's like trippy.
Yeah, the little quantum videos he was doing were pretty good. Dude,
yeah,
the quacks can't tell the truth about quantum science stuff. They don't even know what it is. The quacks have to lie about that. If they, dude, no matter what, if the quack finds some shit that has science in it, they'll find some way to like say it's the Jesuits or whatever, even if it's not.
That's what I'm trying to say is like how an experiment works, and this is how every experiment that humans have done throughout time has done it similarly, or well, like this. Like, we didn't invent the wheel by accident. We didn't invent, how to build like homes and bridges and roads and stuff by accident. We didn't learn how to invent cars and planes and this technology like this just out of sheer whim. Like it took, a process, and it took failure, it took theory and hypothesis and tangling all that together. Like you have an idea, and then you take that idea, you apply the science to it, and then you try to figure it out, and you get it wrong 50,000 times. But the problem with what Zach does is that he doesn't have his experiment is flawed because he doesn't have a control, and his control would be, okay, if Jesuits are doing English gematria based off of 38 celebrities and murder, death, that means he would literally have to find a Jesuit that knows English gematria, and then he would have to record the experiment.
It's simpler than that, Badger. It's simpler than that. I hear what you're saying, but you can prove that easily. And I beg to differ. If anybody could fucking disprove what I'm about to say, there's literally, if you look it up historically, there's literally no such thing as actually a Jesuit assassin historically. And if you look it up in crime, whatever research, you'll find out that there has never been an account of a Jesuit death or a Jesuit gematria death or a Jesuit gematria murder. There's never been a Jesuit historically, never. And they catch murderers with like DNA all the fucking time. So these Jesuits, you're telling me they're so elusive that there's never been one fucking ever in history, historically, there's never been so much as in a Jesuit an attack that was foiled and the Jesuit got caught, and there's like some like case proof about it, because for something to be real, it has to be real. Like certainly if the Jesuits murdered like just say, according to the quack, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people a day or whatever, certainly there would have been a fucking Jesuit got caught for murder by now. I mean, they can't murder 5 people a day every day, and there's like zero trace of it except for quack matria. That doesn't make sense.
That's the prove it in the court of law scenario, right? Like that's a different form of how to prove things. So there's other ways, like there's tons of different ways to prove stuff. His like I went more scientific.
Dude, what if it turned out that in the future what if it turned out when we went deeper down the rat hole and we went into like a Orwellian police state nightmare future, and it turns out that the fake gematria did become part of criminal justice somehow, and they'd used fake gematria in solving crimes and accusing people of the fucking this and that and murders, and they could like tie you to the murder and accuse you of being a Jesuit or whatever. They're like, aha! And then when they like do your case and make your paperwork, they have like a quack fucking gematria fucking quackery Hubbard of approval stamp on the fucking shit. Like, yeah, fucking right. Unbelievable. They'll be like, you were charged on the fucking 201st day of your age and quack.
Well, it'll go like this. So it'll be like, order in the court, all rise, honorable judge, Jesuits. Your screen is jacked. Yes, man. Yeah, the screen yard's all jacked up.
I think I don't know what I did, but we glitched out fucking StreamYard like right at the beginning of the stream somehow. I don't know. I think it would have worked if I didn't test it the way that I did. I think when I tested the StreamYard, it like fucked it all up somehow.
Yeah, you'll just have to, your next stream, you'll just have to.
Don't worry though, I'll keep streaming, and as I go, I'll figure out how to not like totally glitch it out, maybe, hopefully.
Yeah, so yeah,
trying to join my stream? No.
The core approach and the scientific approach are very similar. So you got to be able to prove your case or your experiment, and that can't do either. But Topsy did that. Topsy was like, yeah, I mean, you can't prove your gematria in court. So
yeah, no, shout out to that guy, Topsy Kretz. I don't really know that guy or whatever too much, but I know him from like Sports Gematria's channel. He's always in the chat roasting the quack. But salute to him. For some reason, he's one of the only trolls that Zach trolls. He's not a troll. That Zach doesn't have blocked for some weird ass reason. He still lets that guy call into the stream.
Yeah, Zach likes to have at least a full confrontation. If he can muster not be real bitch.
But yeah, he basically told the quack that his fake gematria was. He said he didn't believe it, which means it's probably he thinks it's fake. But he told the quack that his fake gematria wouldn't hold up in a court of law, and that it would have, if it could, it would have been applied that way somehow by now. Especially if there was like thousands of murders stacking up for over a decade, like the quack claims. Certainly the quack, if he believed in and cared about what he actually says and thought, he would have contacted law enforcement by now and like tried to present all this evidence that he has. I mean, Hubbard has been collecting evidence for the police for Jesuit murders of gematria murders for over a fucking decade, and there's like no outcome. Can you believe that? When are we going to get justice for gematria? You know, according to Quackology 201, the Jesuits are murdering all your favorite sports authorities and celebrity gods with fake gematria. And
he can't fix it. He fucked it up already. You just have to start a new stream.
Oh, my bad, CM, dude. It's like glitched out. I don't fucking know. I'm not gonna do a new stream because it's already getting later. But I'll try not to glitch it out on the next one.
Oh yeah, maybe CM wants to join or something.
I don't see anyone trying to come in here.
If I can, yeah. So it's really quacky on our end. I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
It glitched out because I'm on two devices. I'm on a tablet streaming and like trying to also do it through my phone, but the way that it syncs to the car and then the StreamYard, like going, I went into the StreamYard on both devices and then it glitched it all out. So I think what I need to do next time is just not try to go into my own StreamYard on my phone. And I think it would have worked otherwise.
If you're not gonna, oh fuck man, if you get Bluetooth speaker, I mean, you might be able to hear us, but it might be harder for us to hear you. You'd have to get like a good Bluetooth speaker if you're not gonna do headphones. So like the audio coming in, the output and the input is good. You know, you have to go like Best Buy or some shit. I don't, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I have no idea. It's just it's an older tablet. It's a good tablet, like it's a newer older one, but it's still older than like a newer one. So that has something to do with it. I don't fucking know.
Yeah. Well, when you have headphones, the input and a microphone, the input and output would be perfect. But you don't like to wear headphones, so you'd have to do something with like a Bluetooth speaker. Because your car speaker kind of sucks.
That's so
Small
lame
car.
how if you speak the truth, but your stream is like slightly glitchy every once in a while, every couple streams, the audience doesn't care about the truthfulness of the stream or what you're actually saying and presenting. They just care if it's all like primo and like they want you to lie to them or some shit. If I was on here like Gematria is the Jesuits doing Gematria and killing all your sports authorities, and we use the calculator and just lied through our teeth to everyone, they would like that. You know?
Yeah, because people want to be able to actually hear it really well too, and not hear static, and you know what I mean. It's like it sounds like you're hearing like like a radio when you're
Yeah,
circuit breaker
it's like not tuned very good, and it sounds like jarbly.
Yeah, like I don't see before because you used to work on the mountain and like, hey, press one, you there? Yeah. Me, press one, turn to work. What do you need? I need you to come down from the hill there, come down the mountain. You need help order.
Right. Yeah, it's all like Roger, come down.
Yeah, car speakers aren't really that great.
Dude, that's how the quack sounds when he fucking jarbles fucking gematria all together hella fucking fast.
Listen to Zach. Like you'll when you listen to him, you actually listen. He's dude. I think there's something wrong with him. Like actually wrong because he's like he almost how Joe Biden when he was talking it sounded like Joe Biden's brain was going faster somehow than his mouth, and he'd be like, he would try to say 9
Dude, did you hear fucking Hunter Biden calling out fucking the Trump kids to a fight somewhere recently? Unbelievable. Hunter Biden wants to fight the Trump kids now.
I would say Trump's kids definitely.
Dude, they would probably fucking crackhead the fucking dome of that fucking crackhead.
I mean, yeah, Barron and Trump and Donald Trump. They look like men to me. So, I know it's all an act and everything, but they're always wearing suits. They're always seem very professional. They're always speaking very coherently, and they seem actually normal. I've heard Hunter Biden
Yeah,
talk
and
a couple times.
Joe Biden has a bunch of like Diddy party fucking Epstein type fucking garbage.
And Joe Biden doesn't even, when he's talking, like you'll hear it with Zach. He'll jumble like 4 words into one word. It sounds like he's, dude. I think the guy's losing it. Like he's like that is the first stage of like some form of dementia is when you start speaking like that, and he does all that number stuff in his head. Did you know when you do that a lot, it can actually increase the chances of like dementia related illness, like Alzheimer's and all that shit? Like did you know that?
Well, yeah, you know what's probably happening? You want to hear my theory? I was thinking about this earlier today. I was like, what's really going on with the quack? He's using a method of hypnotism that we found out thanks to what's that guy, Flo or whatever? Or whatever. Flo found some little like thing about hypnosis, and it turns out it's pretty much accurate. So we know now that the quack is using a type of method of hypnosis. You know, the information overload induction hypnosis method of like creating a hypnosis on your victim, I guess. I mean, it would be a victim if you're trying to force hypnosis or something, or trying to like hypnotize someone to like take advantage or whatever. But what's not known, maybe quack is in like some MK Ultra quack fucking gematria mind control experiment, because like they don't know the effects of long-term trying to hypnotize everyone every day all the time. Like if you try to use information overload induction hypnosis on your flock every day, we don't know what the long-term implications to a person for doing such a thing would actually be. It might be detrimental.
So you're saying because he's doing it so much?
Yeah, he's doing the he's doing the information overload induction hypnosis methodology so much that it's like scrambling the fuck out of his brain. Like his brain is straight fucking like barbecued fucking duck eggs on fucking fraud or whatever.
So it's like a duck omelet.
Yeah.
Listen to him speak.
I mean, this is your brain on gematria. You're going to start to sound like quacky.
Here, let me do an example. So the Jesuit order, there, like that's how he does it. Like the Jesuit order, there is now the Gregorian calendar. Like you'll hear it. Like really, he doesn't really click because because he's doing his.
Oh, you're saying that the hypnosis induction is bleeding through like word per word, and he's starting to scramble his words into fucking like quack fucking noise. He's making quack noises.
He can't speak as fast as he used to. It's like he can't do it as fast, and his brain's going faster than his mouth. It's like he had a fucking stroke or something, and he's scrambling several words into one word because his brain's going faster than how he can speak. So it sounds like he's having a stroke. It literally sounds like he's having a stroke. I'm like, please have one on fucking live. I would be so.
Wouldn't it be heartbreaking if Zachary K. Hubbard had a heart attack?
No, it would be heart relieving. My soul would feel so much more fulfilled.
Don't you think a lot of dumb fake gematria follower quack people, cult people would be heartbroken? Would have their heart broken?
Maybe for like 201 minutes, and then they move on to another quacky.
Dude, the other quacks, if Zachary K. Hubbard had like a stroke and a heart attack, the other quacks would be heartbroken.
There would be far more people that would be.
They would probably try to impersonate him and like induce themselves to have a stroke and a heart attack. Like they would probably all die. They like if the quack died, they would all try to like copy him. Still, like, they would still. They'll even like probably repeat his last fucking quack fucking words or whatever. They'll be like, I want to die like Hubbard, and they'll like start quacking whatever he was saying.
Like I said, there'll only be like 3 people that would do that. Obviously, the Snitcher would be one, but like you go on Sports Gematria video, he has like 400 comments on a video with like 2,000, maybe 3,000 views, and it's like quadruple the amount of comments compared to the Hubbard, and it's just like all the people that there's just tons of different people, and they all despise Hubbard except for maybe 1 or 2, and all those people, there would be a lot more people that would be happy if Hubbard had a stroke on live stream than there would be people that would be like, oh no, that's the quack.
Yeah, it seems like there's more real people in the comments on Sport SG's channel than there is actual quacks in Quack's cult left in his little chats.
Yeah, I mean that's why my channel is starting
like
to move
once
away.
You see the people that criticize the quack, you could tell the difference between reality and the fraud.
Oh, by the way, I'm doing my episode tomorrow. I'm going to do it earlier though, because now that I don't have to work tomorrow, and I don't have to work on Sunday. Wait, let me tell you this right now, Ted. I want your opinion on this. This is outside of quackology. Okay, so I got hired to do a job, right? And we're building 2 separate big ass buildings. And one side of the building has 1 crew, the other side of the building has 1 crew. So there's 2 buildings, meaning 4 crews. But these other companies, they're behind, right? And they told our company, hey, at this time we'll be ready for you, so you can hire people. So my company hired all these people, and now all these people don't have anything to do except for us, because our section was ready first. So I'm able to like do some work. Now, do you think it's right, Cut, for the people who are on these other crews to come on our crew to do our work, and it's sped because there's more people, our work moved even faster, so now I lost hours. Because on Saturdays I get time and a half. I could see them
doing that in business if your team was the better team or something, and then the other team was lacking, and then you had to do all of your work, and then you had to go not only do all of your work, but then they tried to put them on with yours just to make them seem like unlacked or whatever, and then you have to go back and then finish their old fucking half-done work probably on top of that.
So you're saying because they helped us once their work starts going, I'm going to have to go over there and help them. Is that what you're saying?
Like you still got to finish doing all the other work. But so then if you're that much ahead more, then that's just more work for you, really. I mean, just,
So in the long run, I'll probably get another, because like I told you, dude, I get guaranteed time and a half on Saturday. And after 8 hours on Saturday, double
if your crew does 2 jobs, whole paid jobs in the time that it takes the other crew to just do 1, then yeah, it's going to be more.
Oh, okay. So I'll be probably seeing in the future more Saturdays and Sundays, even though they help.
I don't really know. I'm just saying like speculatively in general, because I don't know how it is in your realm or whatever, but I guess
I can see that now that you said that. I mean, that can make sense, because we did have to do a little work on the other crew the other day, just to kind of get them going. So I had to go help pour concrete for them when that's not even my crew. So okay, I get what you're saying now. Yeah, because I'm like, man, we're going so fucking fast right now. We might not be working this weekend. And guess what happened? And that tomorrow's like an $800 day, and Sunday would be like a $1,200 day, just one day. And I was pissed, man. Like, these fuckers just made me lose some money because they came over here. They were just supposed to sit down in the little break room and wait till shit got ready. But they
Yeah,
were
they're like
bored.
typical. There's always that like half of the workers that just want to like milk the time, and I mean, hey, I'm guilty of it myself too sometimes. I like the theory work
I mean, I get it.
smarter, not harder, but
I get it. Like, you don't want to sit around all day.
really, if you're just doing that as your basis, then it's not good because it's not productive enough.
But yeah, I mean, I'm not a guy that wants to sit around. So I mean,
You want to get 2 jobs done before the other guys can even finish one, because then you'll be on to number 3 and they'll be just barely getting to number 2,
Yeah. Yeah, so when we're done doing what we do, we're going to go over to help them. I see what you mean. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Cool. All right. So, yeah, I guess it's just going to have to be a process. So there are going to be weekends where, like, hey, sorry, Tux, I can't come on and talk shit with you online like at work. There'll be weekends like this weekend if we're all caught up. Yeah, that makes sense. As an off-topic thing, I was just like trying to get somebody else's opinion that's not in my job. You know what I mean? Because if you're in the job, then it's like a biased opinion. I don't want a biased opinion. I want someone unbiased. Because we're all saying, yeah, man, if they didn't come help us, we'd probably be working this weekend. But then you're like,
a lot of my customers are like whole little like worker crews like that, like a whole shit ton of worker crews come through and they're like the customers,
right. Dude, yeah, I mean, we go every morning. We go to the gas station and we'll get some coffee or energy drink or some sunflower seeds or some shit. I mean, there's smokers and shit too. I don't smoke, but a lot of people in that industry, they smoke or vape. So they go in the gas station, get a vape, some cigarettes, or I mean, you work later, so you probably get them guys when they're getting off of work or maybe on their lunch break. Because you start at like 2 o'clock or something, right? 2 to 10. Yeah, so yeah, you're getting like lunch break guys and guys going off work, stopping at the gas station, get packs of cigarettes, maybe get something to eat real quick.
Yep.
Whatever it could be. Do you like have you heard of Buc-ee's? Yeah, you probably heard of Buc-ee's, right?
Not really, but sort of. I've heard of it, but I'm not familiar with it.
It's like a giant store gas station and they make beef jerky there and they make their own sandwiches and they got like a clothes shop and they have like groceries. It's like it's crazy in there, dude.
Yeah, it's a big old like store.
Yeah, it's huge. And in my area they've been talking about building one and they'll be the first one in the northeast of the United States. So I'm like, hell yeah, man, like that'd be cool. You go there and get something to eat. They make some good ass fucking sandwiches, bro. Not gonna lie to you, man. They pack on the meat. It's like Jersey Mike or some shit. I don't know if you've ever been there. But
We finally are like getting our last little snow over the summit, so I sold hell a shit ton of chains today.
pay some money.
I only made a little bit of side money just because like I don't know, the homies like kicked me down, but I was working and I'm not supposed to like do it when I'm working.
Tell the homies no. This is cut one, motherfucker.
Yeah, because they kick me down because I like give them the chain customers because I sell all the chains to all the customers.
Hey, I'll make your hustle money too. I could work tomorrow. I'll just help
Dude,
a
you would
guy
laugh
out
your
there.
ass off, bro, if you seen my fucking ragtag renegade team of fucking chain gang motherfuckers. Like, you would laugh your ass off, dude. You'd be like, holy shit, bro, this is crazy. They come out of the woodworks. Like, my one homie just like pulls up and they all start pulling up and they're like, we're here. Or it's like a whole gang of these motherfuckers. They're all more like grimier than the next.
Yeah, you probably didn't deal. Sound like you didn't deal with a lot of snow this year.
Nah, it wasn't really shit. It was like nothing this year.
Dude, I'm telling you, do that research on the fucking what is it called? Monoxide. I'll come up with it here in a minute. So I don't know. You know how Mike Morales would always
Yeah,
go
I
in the
know
one.
what you're talking about. You're talking about up in Canada. They had some testing where it like kind of blocked all our weather or something.
Yeah, like I went on that site that Mike Morales used to use. I was just screwing around, and
Like
I noticed
when you told me about it the first time, like I'm pretty sure you explained it like well enough where I got the gist of what you're talking about. So yeah.
Yeah, I wonder what the stuff. Like they keep doing it. They've been doing it the whole time. And in the bunker fuel, remember Mike Morales always talk about the bunker fuel? I guess that's
You know
enhancing
what's
it.
funny, bro, that you say that? They fucking had an article that I noticed today that was like the goofiest trolling, like the mainstream media mockery trolling article I ever seen in my life about Artemis 2. And this is what it was. It was so goofy, bro. It was like astronauts. This is what it said, and it's exactly what you're talking about, but they're saying it in a different way. But the article is so goofy, bro. Is like it's unbelievable. It was like astronauts farts or may compromise the spacecraft or some shit like that. That's it. Literally said that. It said astronauts farts. It's no, it was like how astronauts farts flatulence could compromise spacecraft or some shit like that. I was like, what the fuck, dude? Really? And then it talked about, yeah, the little gas bubble fucking goes and hides in a corner in the fucking spaceship, and then it could start a fire.
Oh, you know that is funny. That if you think about it, like when you're in space, because there's no matter, methane is like a thicker gas than
Right.
oxygen.
It said the fucking gas goes and like fucking like embeds itself somewhere and like could be a hazard.
You gotta hold your farts in when you're in space. That's pretty interesting to think about. And that is kind of true. Like because
It's kind of like
just
what
think
you're
about
talking about with those gases though in the fucking
yeah,
the weather.
because that's how gravity works. Right? Because they're like on top of the pole, because the Earth spins on the axis. The like the thicker gas goes up to
Dude,
the
I
top.
swear
Like
to God, dude, I swear to God, it came up as like a Google News story in my fucking science article. Like, you know, when they give you like news alerts or whatever, it was like one of the alerts. And I looked at it, I was like, what in the? It was like a Google News alert. It was like astronauts' flatulence could be detrimental to spacecraft or some shit.
I wonder what the chair that the flagellant that comes from
And
that
I
chair.
looked at it and it had like a whole list. I clicked on the link and looked at it and it was like all like it was like an AI bust down of the whole thing. And I was like, what in the fuck? There is like, here's what we do about it. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. They're like eating and fucking this and that. And like
There's like a little section in the spacecraft with the parts, because they're moving and the methane's probably over here and the oxygen's over here and shit's separating. and you can't even see it because it's a gas.
Yeah, they say it's like a little bubble in their little realm or whatever, and then it, like if it goes over some like electron in the wrong place on some like electronics or some shit, it could be a fatal, like, I mean, dude, like think about it like a gas bubble. Like just forget about a fart. Think of just like a bubble of explosive gas floating by the astronauts with their hair all flailing around. And then there's like a gas bubble floating by, and they're all looking at it with bug eyes. Yeah, it's like a fart. And then it's like floating over and it hits the fucking console or whatever, and they're like, no! They're like, no, spacecraft down! It's bam! It's all bam! Whatever.
The way that proves the fucking space stuff is actually real, man. So, yeah, the flat Earth quack. Because I was saying, I didn't even read this article, and how I was explaining it, you're like, yeah, like that's what it said in the article, because I understand how that shit works. You know, I can't explain it like a scientist.
I mean,
like
this is hardcore science research. This was a Google Science News article, you know?
I want to go. We need to get an experiment done on Quackery's chair and all the parts that go into that chair, that gone into that chair.
Dude, that chair is probably like a matchstick. You know,
Yeah.
dude, what if one day it turns out Quackery fucking spontaneously self-combusted himself in the chair?
Yeah, I mean, he does use a lot of rabbit.
Dude, I bet you they would blame the Jesuits. They'll be like, Jesuit chair equals 201, quack, or whatever.
It's probably like, I don't work because I eat rabbit food all day.
Nah, man, that shit. There's hella fucking gematria in that fucking chair, bro.
I feel bad for that chair. I think we should start a fundraiser for the chair to save it.
Somebody should, an anonymous troll, Gematrian, guess who would do this? Who do you think would do this out of like a list of like the top 10 fucking most Gematria quack motherfuckers? Which one would send Gematria K. Hubbard a brand new Gematria chair? Out of concern. Like, watch the quack. He's like, one of my users sent me a new chair. He's like, shout out to Elaine. He's like, shout out to Dexus Jules. Sent me a brand new Gematria chair or some shit. And then he's like, I don't get it. What is it with the new chair and the laughing emojis?
Texas Jules would probably screenshot our memes and print them onto the Gematria chair and send it to Zach. So Zach just sit there with all of our memes in the chair.
Put the meme of like an atomic bomb exploding and Zachary K. Hubbard running away naked like he's fucking what is that guy fucking, that rapper that was fucking unbelievable, running around naked, that satanic ass fucking rapper?
I don't know.
I forget what he's fucking called. I have a goofy ass meme of him, like, Little Nas X or whatever. The quack is Little Nas X running away from a nuclear bomb explosion printed on a chair.
I think that would be a good birthday present to just send the Quackery.
Right.
What do you think?
201 years minus however till whatever number minus it goes to his age.
Dude, I just found it funny when he was telling Garner the last 15 minutes I was listening to the stream. Like, I've been here like working every day trying to expose this bullshit, and like in my head I'm like, you're acting like you're doing hard work. You're sitting in a chair and your hands on the mouse and you hit a button and then you hit Control V to screenshot or whatever, just copy and paste.
Right. No, I agree.
That's
That doesn't count. That doesn't count. That's not work.
it.
That doesn't count as doing anything. You know what that is? That's called unemployed. That's called unemployment. That's called being unemployed.
The only way he's getting money is because of the people that watch him. He doesn't get money any other way. So it's no different than having a job.
Dude, do you guys think CT hasn't been live because he got one look at fucking Garrow and then he like, unbelievable. He was like, he heard Elvis Gematria and he was like, I'm out. I'm done. This is back the fuck out. I gotta take a week off. I got a fucking Gematria headache. He's gonna start talking about Africa Bombata and fucking Pink Floyd Gematria. Like, fuck out of here.
He might be changing up his channel. He might be trying to change something else. Maybe he's going through and getting rid of bad eggs. I haven't seen Mike on there in a while.
No, he came back. Some of Mike's trolls had started streaming and making rumors that he died. And then he came back like a week later. I was like, God damn, this is crazy. They were saying he died, bro. They're like, they had like a fake fucking news report of his death and all kinds of shit. I was like, what in the fuck?
Yeah, that's really weird. Like, I don't even think that guy's dying. Like, why is there so many trolls?
I don't know.
And I don't think that guy lives. I don't even know if it sounds like his parents are. They barely know who the fuck they are. Because he's pretty old.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal with all that is, but I don't know what the deal with him and all that like lore or whatever around that is all about. But I do like when he calls out the quack. Like, that's pretty legit. I don't know about all the lore, all about all the internet lore and all the trolling and trolls all about Mike or whatever surrounding Mike, but when he calls out the quack is totally legit.
Yeah, he's freaking hearing stuff. He says similar things to us. So to me, it's not like we're over here secretly telling Mike what to say. To me, it's like a collective.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing. They say we're like a network, and like this is all like orchestrated against quackery between us, but like literally none of us barely even know each other at all.
Yeah, so if
I've never talked to Mike off side of fucking on CT stream, like never, not even one correspondence of not even a comment on a random channel or video or nothing like that. Nothing at all.
Yeah. So,
but he knows that the quack is a fraud, like organically, just like how we can tell it's a fraud.
Yeah, so if I'm saying this, that, and the other, you're saying
dude,
this,
I
that,
think
and the
my
other.
theory is that they troll all those other cults of trolls that troll that guy Mike. My theory is that they're actually more like it's the extended network of quacks, pretty much. And they probably try to fraud him because he called out Zachary. I mean, that's a fucking easy peasy.
Oh yeah, I think that's good. Trying to figure out stuff about
They started trying to fraud him like heavily, like, well, probably they were doing it before quackery on whatever the other Mike troll shit, but once he like spoke against quackery, they went full throttle. They were like full blown fucking rat army, internet troll bitch, like fucking scum, basically.
Well, here, this is what I'm trying to say, is that I'm saying this, that, and the other about the quack. You're saying this, that, and the other about the quack. For Gematria, and his little community that he's got over there. All these other little communities that Zach goes on debate. We don't have any. You and I are probably the only ones that contact each other. Like, very rarely we talk to sports Gematria. It's not for very long. And if we do, and it's very brief. And other than that, it's just you and I. So if everyone is saying the same thing about the quack, and none of us are connected. None of us know each other. That means collectively what we're saying is
even the only way me and you even know each other is because of the fucking Gematria community cult.
Yeah, we're the only two that really called it out, or at least consistently. Someone has to do it. I wish it wasn't. I wish it didn't have to be me, but whatever.
They never liked us much because we would always like give research ahead of their garbage rhetoric, and they don't like that. They don't like being like just as like quick, just as like witty, just as like alert and on point as the quack. They want you to fucking act like you're a fucking dumbed down goofy you're like the student of the teacher. That's what they want. They don't want you to be like an equal to the quack, you know?
You know when Zach shows that Patrick dragging cop from the Sandy, you know what, the school, the Sandy, and it has little 56 on the license plate. Every time Zach shows that, he owes me money because I'm the one that showed him it.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, they use that. They use our older research and like just fraud us. They stole it basically. They're selling it. They're lying about it.
Yeah, so it's just like who's that guy that
They don't like it. They don't like it that we're more advanced in our research than their fucking tard garbage. Like their shit is straight retard garbage. And we were always had research that was like 3 months ahead of like all the truth community would come out with their research like a month after we already did videos about it for like a month ahead of them, and then they come out with it like a month later like it's breaking news and steal all the research on shill channels, and then we try to like be cool with them and we're like, hey yo, like I gave you that research, you remember that? And they act like they don't know you. They're like, oh, they're like, look at the trolls in the chat. Like they're fucking like fraud motherfuckers. Look at the fraud channel that we're fucking trolling you on, you, and you're a bitch. How about that, bitch? There's so many things like that the quack stole from our research, like for example, the 201 in Hebrew. And now he always tries to rub it in when he's like trying to fraud hella hard. He's like, do you know what 201 actually means in Hebrew? Yeah, he's like trying to fraud. He's like being hella fucking slimy. You know when the quack's being slimy as fuck when he's like, you ever heard of what 201? Aren't you aware? Didn't you know? Don't you know what 201 is in Hebrew, Gematria?
Sounds like a fucking seal.
Yeah, it's like a beach fucking whale. Like fucking. It's like a fat, stupid, lying fucking rat motherfucking creature that flopped out of the sea.
Yeah, the beach whale that fucking what do they call that when you don't eat anymore? You don't eat food no more?
Right.
What do they call that? What do they call that disorder? Anemic? I don't know.
Anorexia, anemia, anorexian, anemia.
Yeah, anemia is a blood, no iron in the blood. And anorexia is when you don't want to eat food. That's what
it's like a sickle cell Gematrian.
It's like, dude, this guy does not look like he eats, and he's over here.
It's like a Gematrian on a fucking dialysis machine.
Maybe I haven't seen that guy in a while. He's probably dead now too.
So you guys, R.I.P. to the to those in the I have a Gematria prediction for all of you guys, all. a lot of the older gematrias, a lot of the elderly gematrians are gonna start dying off soon. And when there's like a lot of inner death within the gematria community coming up recently, maybe, possibly, I'm predicting. I think the quack is probably gonna fraud most of them. But if they die and they weren't gambling hardly enough or whatever, it's whatever. Like they're gonna die, you know. What if Amy Crack Code died? They would go down in history forever, being known as the Cactus Lady of fake gematria, that thought that the Jesuits were gonna come get her or whatever.
Yeah, the Jesuits destroyed.
So yeah, a lot of the a lot of the elderly gematrias are gonna die. You know, people like Snitchard Quinn. He's already on dialysis. I mean, you know, he's gonna die. Obviously, the guy's gonna die. But when he dies, within the cult of gematria, they're gonna fraud the Snitchard Quinn, because they're gonna say that dialysis equals 201 and fucking like 56 dialysis. They're like Rat King Snitchard Quinn equals 56 in gematria or whatever. And they're going to be like, the Jesuits killed him. It was a Jesuit gematria community ritual. They were targeting the gematria community, the Jesuits were. And the Jesuits killed his ass with gematria, even though he was on dialysis or whatever. And same goes for the rest of all the other fake gematrias.
Yeah, I think Daria has cancer. And she's busy doing fake gematria. I mean, come on.
Dude, when a fucking gematria, when a Daiki type gematria, older gematria lady like that gets cancer, it actually forms like an abominable scar on their head. When they lose all their hair, they have like a number on their head, basically, before they die.
Unfortunately, no.
Like, there's probably a 33 growing on her fucking head right fucking now.
She's not going to get a halo. She's a fraud. So she's going to take gematria and worry about it. Really? And how come the quack doesn't like help raise money for like cancer treatment? You know what I mean?
Right. They should have life insurance policies out on the fucking gematrians.
Oh, there's no way.
They should start putting life insurance policies out on the gematrians. And like, if someone like Daria gets cancer, they should have a Gematriaholic gematrian awareness like fundraiser, you know, like a GoFundMe or some shit for Daria, for her to get the like number removed, the cancer brain tumor number that's growing on her fucking bald fucking head removed from her head. They should raise however much money in the thousands, whatever the number is on her head worth of gematria.
Well, if they raise any money and Zach.
Hold on, Badger. Can't barely hear you. It's getting really late. I'm gonna start driving back, but I suppose I could stay on the call if you still want to talk about roasting. How are we gonna make money off of gematria without gambling?
You can make a gematria coin that's like negative $201. So.
Oh yeah, gematria coin. I made the gematria coin a long time ago. I made an NFT of the gematria coin. The original gematria coin is one of my NFTs. I already made like 5 years. It was like 4 or 5 years ago. We made gematria coin, and it's basically worthless. Because even
Yeah,
if they give you a big offer for the Gematria coin on like the NFT site, if like none of the shit works, it's fucking worthless, you know? It's like a negative, however much money they claim the fucking NFT's worth fucking type of coin.
You go in debt immediately when you buy one Gematria coin.
Right,
Like
right. It like
you're
fucking,
like, yeah,
it like quacks out all your fucking codes. It like fucks up all your code, basically.
It's like you buy one Gematria coin, you're out $201. Like you got paid $201 back.
Right. It's a negative
Yeah.
crypto. Zachary K. Hubbard coin and Gematria coin is a negative crypto. You know?
We should make a Hubbard coin. The front part will be Zach, the back part will be R Hubbard.
Right. And it'll have like the Scientology Gematria or whatever on it. Instead of like, can we develop a fucking anti-Gematria, anti-Scientology fucking Gematria crypto fucking coin? Please? We need a new one though, like a 2026. Like a more worthless Gematria. I bet you too, if when we try to sell it, they'll do even more fraud. They'll find some way to make it worthless and do hella fraud. You know?
And they do like the fraud.
They'll make sure that fucking Gematria value fucking tanks through the fucking bottom of the fucking rat hole or whatever the fuck. Yeah, I know exactly, Space Monkey. It's so fucking disgusting. They don't think about anything else except for Gematria. That's why I try to... Dude, my shit was never about Gematria. My shit was always was about the science research.
Yeah.
I actually have more legit, valid science research than they have fucking stacks of fake Gematria, by the way. Not that it's like my research, but like when you fucking like, you fucking cracking code, when you crack the code and you fucking link everything all together like it's on a chart and you're like crazy. You're like the crazy fucking meme from Sunny in Philadelphia with the guy, and you put all this shit together, and turn it into a collage. I mean,
Well, you said you're headed home, right?
Yeah, I'm driving right now. I'm on the highway. Yep.
Well, I'll come to your stream and I'll hang out so I guess your stream dies. I'm pretty much ready to.
It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. You can go in my stream and be in the chat, but it's not gonna work.
Yeah,
it's not gonna work to join my stream. Unfortunately, everyone, we can't beg the question. The idealism of the Space Gematria program, is it enough? Is it enough for what? What do you mean? That's what are you begging the question?
I'm gonna give Zach looking for this.
What do you think? Hold on, Badger. Let's step back. Can we hold on? I want to ask you what the name of my stream. The idealism. Do you think? What's your opinion? The idealism of the Space Gematria program is not enough.
Well, since it's running on the battery point, yeah, they're losing money every day. So it'll never be enough. So you have to put in more and more money.
But it's like the idealism of the Gematria. It's like the idealism of NASA, And is it enough? And you would ask yourself, what do you mean, Cuts? Is it enough for what? Is it enough to defeat the Jesuit Space Gematria Jesuit program? Is just your idea?
It'll never be enough.
Is your idea? Is just merely your idealism against them alone enough to defeat the Jesuit space program if you're anti-NASA? Or is your idealism, your Gematrian idealism of anti-Jesuit enough alone in doing Gematria? Is it enough to defeat the Jesuit Gematrias, from doing Gematria? Can you do Gematria to defeat Gematria?
That's the paradox question. But yeah, I'll come to your chat.
Should you gamble more? Hell yeah, no, for sure. I hear you. Sorry, I'm just ranting. Should you gamble more to stop the Jesuits from rigging the gambling? If you knew the Jesuits were rigging gambling and you wanted to stop Jesuit rigging of gambling, would Gematria gambling more be a positive way to go about reducing the Jesuit Gematria gambling? Or let's get the logic. Let's get down to the fact of the matter of this. How are we going to reduce Jesuit Gematria gambling rigging if you're more investing more and being more invested in rigged Jesuit Gematria gambling? That doesn't make sense. It's an oxymoron, you dumb fucks. Quit speaking out of both sides of your rat fucking whole mouth, Quackery. Fucking scumbag.
I'm going to answer in your chat.
All right, man. Have a nice night.
Have a good night, chat. I'll be in the chat here in about 2 seconds.
Oh yeah, Badger.
Yep. Bye.
Shout out to Honey Badger. Hold on. I gotta do this. I gotta do that before my tablet overheats. Sorry about that. Yo, what's up, Badger? Right. You know what's crazy? You guys should you guys are blessed that my stream even worked this long, because when I started my stream, I turned on the car and plugged the tablet in, but the tablet only had like 4% battery, and it was like a gamble whether the tablet would charge more, and if I was streaming, or if it would zap it out and just die. But somehow magically the charging was greater than the streaming input to output ratio of using of the power. So we got lucky on this stream, you guys. It's kind of a blessing. And through all the glitching, yeah, we made it work. We forced Gematriaholics Anonymous to go to work, just to work. We forced you to go to work. I mean, to work just for like a couple hours after work one day on a Friday. It's Friday. Is it past Friday? Is it Saturday? Is it already Saturday already? In some places of the world, it's Saturday already, but in some places of the world, it's still Friday, I think. This radio is probably going to glitch out by the time I get it across states, but I'll try to put it onto something that works. We'll see. We'll see how long this works. We'll try to make it work. I know, you buy or you die. I've met some ugly people in my life, like NPCs. Oh, yeah, no shit. The more you can learn to accept them, though, even though they're like heartless, soulless, mindless, zomboid, zombie land variant fucking NPC motherfuckers, not to like justify them or nothing, but the more you can just accept that they're totally zombified, mindless sheep fucking zomboid, like, you know, just like fucking Zombieland variant fucking Gematrian PCs, the easier it is to cope with reality, you know? Like, just don't mind them. Don't start eyeballing them, you know? Try not to get in a fight with one of them. They have weird ass fucking like alien Gematrian fucking diseases. Fucking like insane psycho fucking like zombie fucking like shit in their ideologies. Brainless and stupid and worthless and ugly. They aren't even human. I know, they're pure fucking trash. No, I know, dude. It's fucking crazy, bro. Dude, they literally walk around like zombies. They're like, Jesuit. They're like, Jesuit brains. I want to eat a Jesuit brain or some shit.
I'd like your view on that.
Dude, I bet you in Myanmar, fucking Jesuit brain is probably a delicacy. It's like duck blood Jesuit brain fucking noodle soup or some shit. Hold on.
And the audience have only 2 points as well. And if one really brings it down. All offensive measures have to be stopped, and their sanctions, including their reserves, have to be lifted. If one just looks at those, do you think that there might be areas that they can find agreement simply because those are the things that are the most important to these states?
You're right. Iran is looking for a way back into the world. That was part of the nuclear deal. Iran had put itself outside world structures, and the nuclear deal was a deal in return for its curtailing of its own nuclear proposals. It would get sanctions relief. Iran believes this never really happened, and that was one of its points of contention when the agreement failed. Iran believed that no one had really fulfilled their side of the bargain when they were fulfilling theirs. So this deep distrust is there. But again, you're absolutely correct. At the heart of this is the progress of the regime. Now, the extraordinary thing here is after the conflict of recent weeks, Iran is in a position to re-establish its locus in world affairs, which you never would have believed possible just a few weeks ago. They hold more control over these talks, I think, than people would have expected a month ago. And if they're in a position to do a deal which gives them legitimacy, and in return for that, it opens up the Straits of Hormuz, which hadn't been closed before the conflict, then they will see a big win out of this. And presumably President Trump will see a big win in the Straits of Hormuz, and there might be progress, but not for the Iranian people.
Gina Smart.
Anybody ever heard of that? They become nothing by karma. I know. Yeah, exactly. Dude, you know, when you guys heard my stream glitching recently, you know what? I think I figured it out what it is. I think I figured out what that noise was when you guys heard my stream glitching out a lot. It's not me. I think it's within the programming. It's within the code. But I think I know what it is. It's the fucking you know what it sounds like? The cicada fucking BA 3.2.
CDC report caused BA 3 COVID-19. Variant of cicada new lineage by Bruce Wiley, senior contributor Bruce Wiley, MD, MBA, covers health, medicine, wars, and science. My account, notifications. Daily cover story, the ultimate driver guide to the 2026 World Cup. Region, Iran allows 20 more ships to pass through Strait of Hormuz. Pakistan says meaningful step toward peace. Daily cover story, they're coming for your social security. Breaking, Iranian hackers claim they broke into Cass Patel's email. Forbes Daily, Iran more likely extends the April. Story inside the race to sell OnlyFans. Forbes Daily, Meta, Google-based landmark, social media verdict. Rating cover story. Meet the billionaire dentist that other docs want to punch in the teeth. Breaking Northern Lights forecast. 10 states might see the aurora borealis Wednesday. Get custom alerts with member perks. Sign in or create a free account powered by Forbes AI. Variant under monitoring. Automation. Healthcare. CDC report calls BI32 COVID-19. Variant of cicada new lineage by Bruce Wiley, senior contributor Bruce Wiley, MD, MBA, covers health, medicine, wellness, and science. Full hour, Law 28, 2026, 04, 12 p.m. EBT. Law 29, 2026, LA 27. Join Park City Panorama Sun Flare with the tower. The BX32 COVID-19 variant was first detected in South Africa in November 2024, but has since spread to at least 23 different countries, including the U.S. There's now some buzz about a severe acute respiratory syndrome coronavirus 2 variant that's been unofficially dubbed the cicada variant. It's the BX32 SARS-CoV-2 variant that earned the insect nickname because, like,
yeah, it's Hubbard syndrome. I know it's like It's like they call the next one Zach Hubbard syndrome or something. Cicada Hubbard 2.0.
Prevention, morbidity, and mortality weekly report, including a report the BH.2 variant is down, spreading in 20 different countries and 25 states in the U.S. The BH.2 has been around for a while, being first detected in South Africa back in November 21. But it didn't get a whole lot of attention, making through much of 2025. Society kind of had other things to worry about in 2025. But fast forward to 2026, and the BA.3.2 is now actively spreading in at least 23 different countries, including the U.S. of A. You know, the country north of the Gulf of America and sours west of Greenland within the U.S. Testing of people and wastewater has already found the variant in 23 different states. But given the sorry state of COVID-19 surveillance in the U.S. so far, chances are the variant has already spread to even more states than that. The BA.3.2 does represent a new light of COVID-19. The report in the March 19 MWR described the BA.3.2 variant as highly divergent and a new light. That means that it's quite different from other versions of the virus that can cause COVID-19. Analyses detailed in the report have shown that the BA.3.2 was genetically escaped. Over 2 years that have been going around the United States since January 2024. How different is the BA.3.2 from the LPD1? How about 20 receptor binding domain differences in 35 and 10 domain differences? With deletions spanning sites 36, 47, and 24. 244 and an insertion of 4 amino acids after site 244. Yeah, that's quite different. Sort of like getting a facelift and a nose job at the same time. It's certainly hard the difference between J and N and XBB35, which is relatively 23.
Anyways, that's just a joke. I just think that that's what I was hearing, the buzzing of the bugs. Sounded like the cicadas. Anyways, since yeah, I don't want to trigger you guys too much or whatever, so I'm gonna get up off of here. So you guys have a nice night. All right, peace and love. Salute. I'll let you get back to your boring, meaningless lives.